too difficult to handle. I ended up leaving, didn't sleep for days. Long story short, I made a lot of bad choices. Ended up in jail for the first time at 33 years old. The only way I was able to get out of there after about going on day 2 of sitting in solitary, basically, because I was not being cooperative whatsoever, and it was horrendous. My husband finally told me the only way that I will get you out of there is if you promise and agree to going to the BMED, which for those of you that don't know what that is the psychiatric unit at the hospital, the behavioral unit for people that are in mental crisis. So with that being said, I agreed, kicking and fighting, I agreed to go to the BMED, and I was there for 5 days. I would like to say that I remember a lot of my experience there to be a little bit more helpful on that end, but I think that when you're in a full-blown manic episode, which was what I went through for almost 3 months straight, there is no sense of rhyme or reason. You're almost like living this doubled life. Like, I mean, I thought I was going to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and I thought that I was like a size 2 and was just this perfect little thing. And, you know, my husband works very hard, and he's made a very good living for our family. We own a business as well. But where I'm going with that is basically in about 6 months of my manic breakdown, I was embarked on my savings. I'm not laughing because that's funny. I'm laughing because that's how I think right now, that's how I think with it instead, right? Because my stable brain right now can't understand why I would even do such a thing. But with that being said, that's kind of why I'm bringing this to so many people's attention, that I was always a straight and narrow kind of gal. Always followed the rules for the most part. Never really was in trouble. Didn't get in trouble with the law. I had like 1 improper lane change ticket from age 16 to 33. And then I made bad decisions, end up in jail. I was looking at facing, I believe with everything together, was like 14 years in prison. Scary as hell. Once I got to the BMED, I realized quickly that I needed the help. Like I said, I was there for 5 days, and they ended up diagnosing me with bipolar 1 disorder, which